Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm D, and together we are Guiding D Light. This is a very special video, right? As serious as it sounds, but as playful as it's gonna be. So there's a little bit of background noise in the back. The train transmutation is just going down the road. I figured it'd be best to start this with a little bit of background noise, feel out emotions and everything, just kind of recirculate. Um, if you haven't met me, it's an honor. My name's D. Um, Very expensive and evolved I am, but in the same sense, um, ready to inspire, uplift you guys, and also share some of the practice and the understanding of how to move this energy and what it's done for me. Right? So, this is a practice meditation, but in the same sense, there's no practice. It's just gonna work. Okay, but the belief system's got to be there, the understanding's got to be there, and you got to allow yourself for healing. So right now, we want you to step into an allowance. Okay, get comfortable. Come into your allowance and say, "I allow myself to expand. I allow myself to expand. I allow my evolution to take place. I allow my evolution to take place." Very good. Here we go. So we're going to imagine a white energy coming and spiraling up around the feet. It can go clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever way your intuition shows it, right? For those of you who have third eyes, you're going to be able to see this energy come around your feet. Awesome. For those of you who have not quite developed that spiritual gift yet, you're going to feel the energy wrapping around your feet. You're going to feel it coming up. So we're going to go around the root, around the sacral, into the solar place. And we're going to breathe. So just bring that breath in, fill it up. Breathe it out. No longer serves me. And we're just going to breathe. Now, that's put some energy into your power unit. We're going to pull that energy out of the power unit into the heart. Best way to bring energy into your heart, you can place your hands on your heart, of course, but then also take a big, deep breath in through the nose. So, big, deep breath in through the nose. And just sink into that. Nice. So, don't get ahead of me here, but here we go. Pull the energy up through the throat and around the third eye. Feel that stimulation within the third eye. Now let it swirl out the head and goes up into the toroidal field, back down. So now we're bringing the core and we're charging the core. Another deep breath. Now, obviously, the more you practice this, the more energy you feel going through you. You felt some of your chakras activate, and you feel this energy going through you. This is fantastic because now we can really understand the healing. If you don't quite feel the energy, stop and breathe deeper. Allow yourself to be there. Just feel your body coming electricified. Raising the frequencies, got the dog excited. She's like, "I want to come out." Now we're going to bring in some angelical energy on the top of your crown. This is expansive energy. It allows your energetical mapping to take place. Might feel a heavy head. Might feel a lot of weight. It's okay. Just allow it to happen. Allow it to fill your body. And all the way through you. Visuals pink, magenta, some little bit of purple and pink, magenta, and just sit in it. Feel the cells reacting. Feel the brain working off of itself. Just breathe it in. Wash it down. This activation is bringing along a higher template of DNA activation. Call it the 12th strand if you have to label it. Its power comes from oneness. So the 12th strand is one of all strands. It's the final codex of the message. By integrating this, it will help you bridge the gap of other strands. As you journey through your Akash and your soul's remembrance, remember this is a slow evolutional process. But with diligence and practice, it can become a very fast practice. Allowing your cells to communicate freely as they are now, and expanding the body, allowing that head to sink deeper. Creates mapways, pathways of sacred communion. Meaning that a clear frequency bandwidth is provided in order for you to communicate freely back and forth to each other without distractions, creating more unity within the heart. As the 12th aspect becomes stronger within you, it will resonate the other molecules within the DNA to evolve and do the same. This is one of the greatest blessings. They ask that I tell them where they're from. But a little bit of tricks, and you can't reveal all the secrets on a free YouTube video. But just enjoy this moment, this now. Allow those cells to keep expanding. Feel it come out your hands. Walk it in your elbows, back to your back, and feel it flow all the way down to your feet. Big deep breath. As you come into this new residence, you feel a little fire within, a little heat. Don't be scared of the fire, for it purifies. Oh, the dog. Stop it. Just stay right there and breathe it in. And that presence and that awareness strong within you. As that fire burns and purifies, more space is opened up to expand upon. Never forget the magnificence you are. Never forget how powerful it is to be human. Now, as we radiate this in, blue energy is going to come down as the pink energy did. And this is the connection to the gateway. It's a pre-frequency download. And it's going to allow you to know what exactly to do when you get through the gate. Middle and misperceived, I believe almost everybody goes through. But on the other side awaits the same path or a new destination. And as bearers of the light, it's an honor to accept a higher outcome. So with this pre-emergence into the gate, we're going to give you that outcome and that possibility to move on the timeline that's best suits for you, to get you on the sacred timeline where you belong. That head and that crown expand as that energy is coming through. Your crown is your receiver. Allow that energy to drip off of it. Fizzle down the body. And out your feet. This practice can be done at any time during the day. This individual practice should not be done more than a few times a week from this particular vessel, as it's very amplified and could cause higher fluctuations of frequencies, which would act as disturbance and anxiety. But clear your body, clear your mind, clear your thoughts. Breathe into the stillness. And once you become still, your guides, your aspects, your ancestors, those who have passed before you in this lifetime, will be there, helping, guiding, acknowledging, and taking you to a higher evolutionary state. learn to be still. For when you're still, you can heal. So, as always, when we get in a higher energetical frequency, when we come out of the bands of limitation and lower vibration, where we live in our realities, when you hit different frequency bandwidths, going into the angelical realm and bringing that angelical energy down, right? It allows for a lot of communication, right? There's a communication last that's been there. So, last person I was channeling, no clue. Beautiful essence. I allowed it, or did not know what was going to come out. The first one was my angelical aspect, very Palladian-like, but also just a perfect example of what harmonized balance is. So, I'm glad we were able to bring that to you guys. It's been such an honor and a blessing walking this journey with you all. I know we all might not see eye to eye on things, and excuse me, training transmutation wants to jumble everything up, but just let it clear. It's good. When you hear the bells are singing. This is a good train. Train of transmutation. I'll tell you what, if we didn't get everything with that meditation, that train right there took whatever was left. Don't you feel peace, humbleness, right? Appreciation. Your heart's maybe fluttering, right? Things happen when we use our awareness, and things happen especially when we evolve ourselves, right? The more we evolve ourselves, the greater effect we can have on these light codes, right? Essentially, that's all it is a light orb, if you will, to another light orb. If you want to see it from a quantum perspective, right? And then you can go back into the orb and be like, well, the orb's a sphere. So are we in the spherical alliance? I guess you could make that assumption, but I never classify myself with any group, as I am a free spirit, a free soul. If I was going to classify with anything, it would be the Native American energy underneath my feet that reigns so present in my area. But yeah, what an honor and a blessing it was for us guys to get together. The Lionsgate as a Leo has just always been magnificent and powerful for me. It's really been a transformational step in the consciousness, right, every year. And like that one, I don't even, Shahida, can't get her name right now. She said no. But the, that's weird. Got wiped. You hate when you get wiped. Like, damn, I was good. I wanted to say it. But yeah, the Lion Gate's a very special time. So when you get to go through the Lion's Gate, it's going to help change your timeline. That's what I was saying. But in the same sense, think of all that as one timeline. Okay? Here. You're going off and doing a variance, coming back to the timeline. Right? I mean, if you just would have walked the straight and narrow, you would have been in the same spot now, but maybe you got more stories and a little bit of, what do I call it, character now. So, as we expand ourselves, as we evolve ourselves, as we make our lights brighter, right, we have this ability to unite and connect in a more esoterical way, right? And those foundations are built there. I have keys and access. I've actually developed my own city of light, but if you're interested in learning these higher principles and you want to know about the city of light and you want to go to an ascension school, esoterically, I'm all about it. And I can't wait to show you the way. If you're still kind of new to this and still kind of one foot in the door, and maybe that meditation right there, you just fell a little bit. I want to ensure you that if you keep practicing, if you keep the intention and the belief that you will achieve it, without a doubt it will happen. But as you build yourself through these meditations and these belief systems change and you experience, right, and your intuition comes on and you start discerning more, you got to keep in mind, you got to get out of your mind. Control your emotions, control your thoughts. Because as you're meditating, as you're picking up these frequencies, as you're feeling that expansiveness in the body, right, you're becoming a greater effect on the environment around you. So that's another reason why a lot of us don't get super amped up just to go out. Now, I'm a little different. I'll do it at times for practice purposes. But our base frequency is high enough. We don't have to amplify. Yeah, everybody else is sitting at like a 100, and you're at 1,000, and you're like, I gotta be like 2,000 going in the store, man. Then it's just too much. But been there, done that. It's fun, right? So remember that, guys, as your baseline comes up, you gotta understand that yes, that thought just had an effect on the outcome that just happened in front of you, right? If you want to get something, especially if you got kids, get into that wavelength and be like, remote, cup of water. I love when I'm like, cup of water, and the kid shows up and he's like, this is good water. You want some? Like, yeah, can I have it? Yeah, I'll get another one. Just love it. That's it too, guys. Finding things to do in between, loving life, right? We can do these meditations, sit down, rekindle our flames, right? Bring this awareness, expand our body, but still understand, right? Have some hobbies, plant some flowers, right? Have something to do that's going to keep your mind active, right? Repetitiveness. The more repetitive you can be at something, the better. Because that's going to allow those thoughts just to kind of roll, right? But if you're always sitting here searching and seeking, all that's going to roll together, right? And it's going to smudge each other. And then you're going to have like a brown ball where you should have just kept the white and the black separate. I guess I would have made a gray ball, but you guys get the point. So practice expansion. Understand what we did. That's it. It's done. It's taken place. Obviously we want to practice sitting still and expanding like we did, but the fact that we codexed ourselves on that 12th strand and we brought pre-engaging light code downloads in for the Lionsgate, observe what happens tomorrow. Be diligent. Pay attention, right? Use this as a blessing, but also as a revealance, right? Reveal to me. Allow me to evolve, right? It's a choice. You have free choice, but in the same sense, you're going to evolve anyways. It's always funner to do something when, like I always wish I was the guy that bought Amazon back in the day, and I'm like, I evolved back in the day. Like literally in a different lifetime. Okay. So see, it feels good to laugh. It feels good to be alive. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this meditation. Like I said, this Leo season, this Leo and fire inside of me is just, we're going to purify everything. Come September, we're going to get everything on the scales and balance it out and make sure all is he who is he says, right? And we're just going to play it. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying life. Mother Nature's being nice to me. There's a hummingbird. Oh, hummingbird. I don't see very many of those out here, so I'm glad to see that. That's these flowers right behind me. I love them. I don't even know where I was going with it. I just got so excited when I saw the hummingbird. That inner child just came out and was like, oh. But let's laugh. Let's radiate. Let's be special, extraordinary. Let's not get distracted by this game, right? And play our own game. And the game is, I'm going to go and persevere. I'm going to get my progression. And I'm just going to crush while I do it. And by the end of it, I'm going to end up with everything I need and desired. I'm going to end up with a higher consciousness. And because I expanded my consciousness, now I have an evoluted body, which is going to make me age less, suffer less. Seems like pretty good perks to me as we sit here and pretend we're not superheroes. From my human to your human, God bless and Godspeed. I love you guys. You stay awesome. Be vibrant. Get excited. Pay attention to what happens within your environment and everything now that you're a little bit more expansive, right? Push the gas if you want. Pull it back a little bit if you want, right? You choose how fast you want to evolve. But if you want to go hyperspeed, from experience, I'm your man. I'll keep you from getting roadblocked. Because no, it's not like everybody says it is. You don't have to suffer for 13 years. In fact, I just went through one of these things a couple weeks ago. I was suffering for like 12 years. An hour session and we cleared almost everything. Why do you have to torture yourself in order to heal? When it's all attached to one thought pattern. Why don't you just heal the thought pattern, without torturing yourself? Oh, that's an option? It is. Here comes another train. Just let it be free, guys. Stay awesome. You be you. You stay true. Till next time, guys. Peace!